All right. I'm going to go over setting up the explosion to explode. This is going to be assuming that you have already built an explosion prefab, that you've already watched the little short video. I popped the wrong window up there. Let me get the right window up there. That you will have watched this video that was linked online about,
An explosion.
how to make an explosion. So I'm assuming you've watched this video and that you've gone through the process and you now have a prefab that's called explosion. I can play it again one more time here. There it is. Now I'm going to delete it from the hierarchy. I don't need it in the hierarchy. Just so that when we do this, it's going to add more explosive force to the explosion. So I've modified some of my numbers. My collision multiplier on my red truck hole is set to 10. My Noisy Crickets launch force is set to 20. You may have to adjust those numbers in order to get a good looking explosion to occur. Also, one thing about my explosion, I did scale it up. I scaled it up 5 times. So all axes, I scaled it up 5 by 5 in all the axes, because that is the scale that fit in my scene here. All right, now what I'm going to need is I'm going to need to go to my project panel, my prefabs folder, and here's that replacement truck. It's the thing that when I shoot my truck right now, pew, the truck gets replaced with the replacement truck, which is broken into pieces so that I can, break it into pieces. Let me get out of play mode. I'm going to drag an instance of the replacement object into the hierarchy, and I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to select one piece, and the piece that I selected was the bed wall front. If I come in and zoom on this, and this is my replacement truck right here, it's that piece. And the reason I picked it is because it's right in the middle of everything. So when it blows up and when it sends out explosive force, it's going to send it out in all directions, hitting all the pieces in the truck. So depending on which piece you select, and if you want to select them all, you can, but that will have its own effect. But I'm just going to pick that one piece. And on that one piece, I'm going to apply my explosive script to that one piece. So there we go. I've got the little blue bar to appear right here. It's going to let me drop it right there. All right, there's my explosive script. And so on the explosive script, it needs a particle object. And that just so happens to be the explosion prefab we made. So I'm going to drag my explosion prefab and drop it right there. And I'm also going to drop my explosion force down to like 100. It might even drop it down even a little bit lower. All right, now this is set to go. I'm going to go back to my replacement. I'm going to click on the overrides button and apply all the overrides. Then I'm going to delete the replacement object from the hierarchy. Now the red truck hole, the next time I shoot it, it's going to get that replacement object and it's got this new thing in it. So hit the play button and pew, there we go. Saw a little extra explosive kick right there. So that's all there is to setting that up. See you in class. Don't forget to like and subscribe.